Good day everyone. Today in this video I'll be talking about the function named ranges. Now what does a function of named ranges mean? Named ranges means that suppose you have a list of products or certain things in a particular header. Instead of selecting the entire header while using calculations or in some problems, you can just refer to these entire things as one product and use it in the function. I'll show you how. Suppose in this example 1 you have Coke, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Fanta, Mirinda, Limca, Thumbs Up. All these are cold drinks. So what we will do is we will refer to all this as cold drinks. How will we do this? Is like this. Select all the products up to Thumbs Up. Then in this formula bar name box just type cold drinks. Here underscore is to be used whenever a space is there between two words. You cannot write cold space drinks. It should be cold underscore drinks and press enter. So if you just check here, if you write cold drinks, a drop down appears, and if you double click this, it will refer to all the products under cold drinks. Okay. Now second example or second method of writing named ranges is from create from selections. Suppose you have under the tab you have Nike, Adidas, Puma, Action, Reebok, Liberty. All these are under the product category of shoes. Similarly, Reebok, Axe, Synthol, Denver, Wildstone, Yardley are under the product category of deodorants. So the second method of writing named ranges is you select the entire thing of products including the header. You go to the formula tab, you go to create from selection, and in this, since our product category is shoes and this is lying on the top row, we will select the top row. If the product were lying on the left hand side, then you will be choosing the left column. But in this case, since the shoes is on the top, we'll be choosing the top row. Okay, so if you just check here, a shoes named ranges has been created. So whenever you refer shoes, this entire thing will be selected. Similarly, if you want to do for deodorants, select all the products under deodorants including the header, go to formula tab, create from selection, top row. Okay, then now we'll move on to the example number 2. Okay, here we have the products like soap, cold drinks, toothpaste, shirts, pants, and we have the sales of these products in west and east region, and we want to find the average sales, highest sales, and lowest sales. For average sales, you need to put the formula as equal to average, and you will be selecting all of these values for entering in the formula. Instead of that, you can enter the named ranges, as in you can select all these, go to the name manager, you can click on new, you can write west sales. I have already created one here. We'll say this west sales, and you will select all these values. Okay, so west sales will appear here. So when you will be writing the formula average sales equal to average, will be referring as west sales. So all these values under west will be selected. Suppose we want to do it for east, so I'll be selecting all values under the east tab. I'm going to the name manager and go for the new. I'll be writing east sales, and since we have selected these, the refers to cell C1 to C6. Okay, so east sales is appearing in the name manager. Now using this in the formula equal to average, since we have created a name manager as east sales, we'll be using at east sales. So it appears here, select east sales, bracket close, enter, you will get the value. Similarly, for higher sales, we'll be using max of what? Max of east sales. East sales is here, so maximum is 5,000 of this. Similarly for lowest sales, minimum, sales, bracket close, enter. So the advantage of this name manager is that instead of selecting the entire ranges of cells, you can just type one name by selecting all these in one name manager and use it in the formula. Okay, now we'll move to the example number 3. Now I'll be using the named ranges in conjunction with the data validation and the indirect function. How would you do this is in this way. Suppose we have products and the product category same as earlier. Cold drinks has these many products, soaps has these many products, toothpaste has these many products. You will follow the same procedure as the last two examples, wherein you will go to the name manager while going to formula tab, create from selection, top row, and you will press OK. So cold drinks tab would get selected as the name header. You can check here, we'll have cold drinks. Similarly for soaps you will do it. Similarly for toothpaste, as in go to formula tab, create from selection, top row, OK. Now what we will do is, we will in this cell we will use a data validation, wherein if we click on the drop down, we will get the 3 tabs that we created just now, like cold drinks, soaps, and toothpaste. Now whenever I click cold drinks, I should get the products in the adjacent cell of the cold drinks category. If I click soaps, I should get all soaps category here. See, I'm getting all soaps under the soaps category. How we'll do this is, we'll click on one cell, we'll go to data validation, we'll select list in this drop down, and sources we'll write cold drinks, soaps, and toothpaste. Here the name should be exactly similar to what name you have given while creating the headers in the name manager, like cold drinks, soaps, and toothpaste. You click OK. So a drop down is created where you will get these 3 options. Now you have to link, now for adjacent cell you have to link this cell with the category of cells. So you will do the same data validation, but you will write indirect and you will refer to this cell. So indirect D11. Okay, so whenever I select a particular category here, I'll get the products under that particular header. So if I select toothpaste and if I click the drop down here, I'll get all the categories under toothpaste, as you can see here. So this was the example of using named ranges with data validation and indirect function. Okay, now moving on to the example 4. Here I will be showing you how we will be using named ranges with that of an indirect chart function. Okay, suppose this example shows we have product like gear, pulley, spring, screw, nut, crankshaft, and we have sales of these products like 36, 59 to 35 to 50, 15. Now I will be creating 3 charts: bar chart, pie chart, and scatter plot. Creating a chart is easy. We'll just select the products and the sales here. We'll go to the insert tab, we'll go to bar chart if we want this, pie chart here, and scatter plot here. But here one thing that is to be kept in mind is that the charts has to be pasted or kept in one cell. You have to expand the column and row such that the chart is placed in a particular cell. See here the bar chart is in K9, K10 is the pie chart, and K11 is the scatter plot. You have to name the chart in the adjacent cell, like bar here, pie here, and scatter here. Now you will be creating name ranges for these charts. This is same thing that we did in the previous example. You will select these columns and rows. You'll go to formula tab, create from selection. Since the name is lying on the left hand side of the chart, we'll select the left column and we'll press OK. As you can see here, we have the pie chart, bar chart, and scatter being created as named ranges. Now the purpose of this example is that if we want the chart to be displayed of a particular product or a particular set of products as scatter, then scatter should appear. We don't want to display all three here on the same page. So I'll be creating a data validation. I'll go to data tab, data validation, list, and source would be my the names created here, like bar, pi, and scatter. Okay, so here you have bar, pi, and scatter created. Now the next step is you will keep pressing on this scatter, or you will be clicked on this scatter. Then you will go to formula tab, you will go to name manager, and you'll create a new selection in which you will edit like this. You will give the name of this edit name as display chart name, and we will refer to it as indirect of what? Indirect of this cell. Okay, now next step is to copy and paste this chart. Now when you copy and you paste it, this should be pasted as a picture and not a simple paste. When you paste it as a picture, you have to name equal to display underscore chart underscore name. This name should be same as what name you have created in the name manager for this scatter plot. So when you click on the data validation, if you select a bar chart, automatically a bar chart will appear here. So in reality, when you are working on a big project, you can hide these charts that we have created, and only if you want to display during a presentation what is a particular presentation of these products and sales as scatter. If you click scatter, these values will be displayed. If you click pi, these values will be displayed. I hope you have learned how to use the named ranges and using named ranges with indirect function and data validation and indirect chart. I hope all of you have a nice day. Thank you for watching the video.